Hello everyone, and thank you for joining this live session. We're sorry for being a bit late today, and welcome to this live session. You're following us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So for today, I thought of doing something like usually we make chicken curries, prawns, and risottos. But for today, I thought of doing a cheesecake, which we did last week in a private live session with a bunch of customers and potential ones. So we tried it out. I tried the recipe with the customers, and it turned out perfect. So I want to show you guys how you can make like easy desserts in the Thermocook in just a couple of minutes, and it is super easy to make. So we have the Thermocook 10-inch screen over here. It's my favorite appliance, the 10-inch screen. And I'm going to be using the DIY function or the adapted cooking. The recipe is still not on the Thermocook. It's going to be added in the upcoming recipe update, which is in mid of November. So welcome everyone, and thank you for joining. And let's start with our cheesecake. First of all, I want to start with my biscuits. I want to chop up the biscuits. I'm using the multifunctional blades, which is easy to chop with. So let me add the biscuits. You can use any biscuits of your choice. And I'm going to close the lid and go to the DIY function, the adapted cooking, to chop them up. So manual cooking, and let's set to time to 20 seconds and speed to 7. So I'll be chopping with the Thermocook. It takes only a couple of seconds. So I put 20 seconds. We just needed 10 seconds to go. And here you've got the perfectly chopped biscuits. As you can see, they're super duper. Let me just put them on the side. Put the blades back in. So as you can see, first I start with preparing the ingredients that I want to use later on in the recipe. So first I chopped the biscuits, and now I'm going to add the butter in to melt the butter, to then add it to the biscuit and mix all together. So I have around 110 grams of butter. I just maybe put a little more than the recipe. It needs around 95 grams because I love butter. I'm adding more. So let's go ahead and close the lid. So in the DIY function or the manual mode, I get to control my cooking. So play with speed, time, and temperature, and even the rotation of the blades. So sometimes I just want to go right or go left, clockwise or anti-clockwise, depending on what I have inside of the bowl. So for now, I'm gonna choose temperature 95, and for 2 minutes at speed 1. So in 2 minutes, the butter will be melted, and then I'll add it again to the biscuits and mix all together to start with the first layer of my cheesecake, which is the biscuit layer. So with the Thermocook, if you are new to the Thermocook, with the Thermocook comes plenty of accessories, and they're totally free with the appliance. One of them is the inner basket. It's the large steaming basket, which like you can put around 5 liters in there, which is pretty big and amazing. And on top of that, you've got the steaming basket, the shallow one, which is totally from stainless steel, and those are for for steaming, and of course the inner basket, which is also from stainless steel. Sometimes you're gonna make rice inside while your stew is being cooked in the bowl. You just put the rice or the quinoa inside the inner basket, and just you cook it with the stew. You steam it, sorry, with the stew. And with the Thermocook comes three blade attachments. First, we have the multifunctional blades. It comes four blades. It's the one we're using inside the bowl right now. And another one is the stirring paddle or the kneading paddle to knead dough, to whip up egg whites, for example, or for whipping cream, or even to stir without crushing any ingredients. So if you have prawns, for example, with some butter and some spices, you just insert the stirring paddle to just cook the prawns without shredding the meat. And the Thermocook comes with a butterfly whisk attachment, which is also from stainless steel, and it's perfect for also fluffing egg whites or stirring. Like if you want to do bolognese sauce, for example, you just use the stirring at the butterfly whisk. Since you don't want any beef to be mushed, or the chicken, you just want big chunks of chicken. If you're doing a chicken curry stew, for example, you just need the butterfly whisk to end up with perfectly sauteed chicken without being shredded. So the butter is all done right now. It's completely melted. Perfect. Now to the butter, I'm gonna add the biscuits. I just want to mix all together. So I don't need any temperature right now, so let me reset to default and go to time for 30 seconds at speed 2. So I'm just mixing the butter with the biscuits to form the first layer of my cheesecake. Hello everyone, welcome to the live session. I see plenty of people joining now on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, Froothie and Froothie TV on YouTube. Welcome everyone. If you have any questions, please do let me know in the comments. I'm super happy and ready to help you out. Now I will start with the first layer. It's more than perfect. Just give it a little stir with the spatula and that's it. Just push them down with the spatula as you want them to be even in the tray. So this is a super easy dessert. It just takes a couple of minutes and it's super delicious. And if you've got, for example, now I'm going to top it with mangoes. If you have strawberries, raspberries, or anything in your fridge, any fruits in your fridge, you can do a cheesecake and top it with that. So the first layer of biscuits, you can check it out. Try as much as you can to make it look even, so it would look nice when it's done. Now, I'm gonna remove my first jug and get my second one. If you have only one jug, just give it a little, just clean it a bit with a cloth or anything, because we want to whip up the whipping cream. So I've got over here 500 milliliters of whipping cream, and I've got 220 grams of cream cheese. Now I do put more, like usually you can just put 180 grams of cream cheese. But because I wanted that taste to be a bit like cheesy flavorful, so I'm going to add 220 grams of cream cheese. And now I'm going to use the stirring paddle to whip up the cream, which is this one. Just insert it in with my cream. And the cream cheese. That's it. Now, sometimes the whipping cream is a bit sweet. I'm using like not a very sweet one, so I'm going to add around 1 or 1.5 tablespoons of icing sugar. And that's it. Now close the lid. Also, we don't need any temperature, like zero temperature time. I'm gonna put it for around 2 hours because you know the whipping cream should take 2 hours. Of course not, it's the Thermocook. We just need a minute and a half. Just 1 minute, 30 seconds, and that's it. And 1 minute, 30 seconds. Speed, we're going up to speed 8. Now, whenever you want to whip up something or whenever you want to chop up ingredients or even do nut butters or nut milks, for example, you just go beyond speed 7, like speed 8 to 12 for those tasks. But usually when you're cooking, like when you're steaming, when you're sautéing or like doing any stew, you just need speed 1 to 2 maximum. That's it. So the Thermocook is not loud because you always cook on speeds 1 to 4, for example, which is not loud. But sometimes with these tasks, like you want to whip up the cream, you just go up to speed 8. So let's go for a minute and a half. And that's it. It took a minute and 20 seconds to whip up the whipping cream. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Now I've seen some questions. Does the screen display the step-by-step instruction as you go and then you set and start the required setting manually on the machine? Okay, since this is not a built-in recipe, it's a recipe I tried out to add to the Thermocook, because all recipes that we add to the Thermocook, we always try them out and find the tweaks and the tips and tricks, and we add them to the Thermocook, so you can just do the recipe as it is. This recipe, it will be added within the next update in mid of November, with plenty of new recipes and some Christmas recipes as well. Usually, yes, I will just in a bit show you how the Thermocook looks from the inside, like the built-in recipes, the built-in programs, and all. Yes, it does give you the step-by-step, and all the settings are directly built in. So you just press on start. So if the instructions say blend for 5 seconds at speed 6, it's just there. You just press on start. I can give it to you. We have plenty of them. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I love it as well, and it's super handy. Thank you so much, and it has a pocket over here. Thank you, Kimberly. Is it a spreadable cream cheese? Yes, it is. You can use a spreadable cream cheese or hard cream cheese. You can use both. I'm using the spreadable one. Both would work perfectly. Yes, it does look amazing. It really does look amazing. I'll just show you guys. Look at that. It's perfect. Now, before we continue, there's something like really I should do is to taste it. I wish you could taste. It's really good. And now I'm gonna spread it all over the biscuits. Let me try to show you guys. Super soft and fluffy and easy to work with. And it just took 1 minute and 20 seconds, which is quite impressive. And it's super hard to work with. You see, it won't fall. Just spread it all over. Try to make it even, just to look nice. And that's it. You don't want to miss out on any bit. Now I have some mangoes. I'm gonna chop them up and put them on top. As I've said, if you have some strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, or you can do a blueberry jam, for example, and just put it on top. You can also do the blueberry jam in the Thermocook. Now on the Thermocook, you'd see plenty of recipes for jam recipes. Uh, Let me just show you a bit on the Thermocook, like the Thermocook from the inside. I just missed something that with the Thermocook comes free attachment, a slicer and a grater. So it comes this comes one part is for slicing and the other part is for grating. So for slicing, you can do a gratin dauphinois, or you can slice up cucumbers for a salad. Like any veggie, you can slice them with this part. And the second part, you can shred the cheese, for example, cabbage for a coleslaw. So, and it comes totally free with the Thermocook. Now let me show you the inside of the Thermocook. I just want to use this one. Okay. Sorry. Great. So, let me just grab the other camera. Sorry. Thank you, Marina, for the help. But I think it's better that way. Okay, so this is the Thermocook. Let me show you the first. You've got the automatic recipes, which are the built-in recipes that we add and we update every month with new recipes. You've got all the categories over here: appetizers, baby food, snacks, breakfasts, Christmas, desserts, dough, drinks, Halloween, healthy mains, even pet-friendly quick dinners, rice, salads, side dishes, and way more. Of course, you've got the vegetarian part as well and the vegan. And if you go into one recipe, for example, first it shows you the ingredients needed with the measurements, and next the instructions. And here you can see the utensils needed and the serving size, the preparation ready in 30 minutes, and just click on start cooking. Okay, so someone asked before regarding if everything is set there. Yes, it is set. So here it says place the grater attachment and turn your blender to speed 9 and grate the Parmesan. So if you can see here, speed is already set to 9. So you just press on start. It's like this for all the steps. For example, here it says 110 degrees, 8 minutes, speed 1. It's all set. You just press on start and go to the next recipe. So this is super easy. And then you can add to your favorite. So now it's saved in the favorite. And in all the steps, you can add your notes over here. Like over each step, you can add a note. And if you just need to go back to the ingredients list, for example, you just click on this and it shows you the ingredients over here with the measurements. And over here, you can see the instructions at any time and in red because you're at that stage. So you just click on this one over here. And the weighing function, just you can click on this and it comes over here. So this is the built-in recipes. You've got plenty. We've got around 1,300 recipes and more are being updated monthly. Now, the other function, the other program is the manual cooking, which we used right now for the cheesecake. We can set temperature, time, speed, and direction. So speed goes up to 12 and time up to 8 hours. Temperature maximum is 130 degrees. And the direction, you just press on start. And we've got the automatic programs. You've got the adapted cooking, which is the DIY that we just used, the weighing function, the boil water. It's super fast to boil water with this one. The chopping, you can chop onions, celery, carrots, or anything with the chopping preset. The slow cooking mode, it goes from 4 to 8 hours to slow cook a piece of brisket, a piece of meat. It's super nice to use. The kneading function to make dough, to make breads, and the steaming function if you want to steam using the steamers. The food processor, which is the slicer and the grater, this one. You just use the food processor. The fermentation, if you're interested in doing your own yogurt at home. The sous vide function, the turbo, and the most precious one that everyone loves is the auto clean function because the Thermocook cleans itself within 2.5 minutes. It deep cleans itself. And you've got, of course, the cooking history, favorites, and the settings. So this is the Thermocook from the inside. It's super easy to use. You've got plenty of built-in recipes, of programs you can use, like super easy. And of course, like if you've got any questions or any thing you wanna ask, you wanna see some tips, we are just around the corner. The froothie customer service is 24/7 available. You can just give them a call, or send them an email, or on the Thermocook Adventures group on Facebook. I highly recommend you joined this group because you've got plenty of people over there sharing recipes, tips, and tricks. Thank you, Carrie. If you have any other questions, please do let me know. Now let me go back to my cheesecake. I just want to do the mangoes. Now there's a nice, I've got something nice to say that as of November, we will be doing plenty more of these live sessions to show you some easy recipes to make for Christmas using the Thermocook. So I'm super excited for that. We're just setting up the recipes. If you guys have any recipes you have in mind that you want to see, please do let us know so we can prepare for them. And you can, of course, just send us an email so we can add you to the live session subscribers so we can send you the calendar, the November and December calendar. And I want to put them on top of the cheesecake. I'm using a new knife today, and I'm happy. You just need to put it in the fridge for around like 2 hours and 30 minutes, and the cheesecake would be ready to be served. You just open the sides and then you serve it. So it's easy, isn't it? Like super easy cheesecake. Just took how much? 15 minutes? Maximum 15 minutes. And that's it. It really looks delicious. Let me just clean my hand. And this is it. Just reading some of your comments. Thank you for showing everything works. Everything works. And if you guys have any questions, please do let me know. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Kaz. Thank you, everyone. It does look amazing, and it's going to be just perfect in 2.5 hours. For you to see the results, I recommend you join the Thermocook Adventures group on Facebook, and I'm going to be sharing the results in around 3 hours, just posting a picture over there with a short video to see how the cheesecake gets together. Thank you, Carrie. Please, if you ever need also a one-on-one private session. If you are interested in the Thermocook, or if you've got any difficulties or need any help, please do let us know, and we can do a one-on-one private session to fix everything together, to answer all your questions. And if you've got any recipe you want us to try out, just let us know and we will try it for you. Even if you've got any recipes of your own that you want to be added to you want them to be added to the Thermocook, you just let us know and we can add those for you. And we're working on a new system, on new software where you can add your own recipes. So any recipes of your own, just let us know. A shortbread recipe to make Christmas cookies would be great. Just took the note. We will do a shortbread recipe for sure. Vicky, hi Vicky. Vicky is always there on the Thermocook Adventures group. She's always in live sessions. Thank you for joining here as well. And I hope you're having fun. I hope you're getting some tricks and some tips. Maisa, thank you, thank you, thank you. So as I've said, I'm going to be sharing in around 3 hours the final result of the cheesecake after I refrigerate it for 2.5 hours. So just go to the Facebook Adventures, the Thermocook Adventures group, and join. If you've got any questions, please do let us know. And thank you for everyone who joined, and thank you guys so much. Thank you for the team that's in backstage. Thank you guys. Goodbye.